Hey guys, welcome back to iOS Appers. So the big news, iOS 11 is out, and after waiting patiently for so long, I finally updated my iPad to the latest and greatest iOS release from Apple. And as far as the iPad is concerned, it's been a massive year for the biggest screened iOS device. It all started with the $329 iPad that was not only great in all aspects, but had a pretty impressive price tag as well. Now with iOS 11, iPad is a completely different ball game. It seems Apple completely rethought iOS for iPad from the ground up, and the result is nothing short of amazing. The first thing you'll notice after the update is the app dock. There's been a lot of talk about it on the internet, and it's all for good reason. Apple has replaced the bottom row that used to hold just 4 apps at max with a floating dock that can hold several more apps depending on the size of your iPad, and it resembles the MacBook's dock, which I'm sure everybody's going to fall in love with. What's even more interesting about the dock is that it's not limited to the home screen anymore. No matter what app you're in, simply swipe up from the bottom like you used to for the control center, and up pops the app dock. There's also the most recent apps always present over there, and switching between your regular apps is now even far more easier and more convenient. Swipe even further up from the bottom, another huge change to iOS will come to notice: the control center and the app switch. Multitasking and control center have been completely merged. As you can see, control center is also completely redesigned. It looks more futuristic and looks like it's in your control. I really like the new toggle for sound and brightness, but it's the overall look and feel that tells me we're on to some futuristic look for the iOS in general. Even multitasking is different now. Instead of stacked cards, you have full view of the apps that are open, and it's more intuitive to move between different apps. Moving on to another change, it's the drag and drop business on the iPad. Users have been wanting this feature for so long, and what is started with iOS 10 has pretty impressively improved on iOS 11. If you're in the Notes app, for example, just swipe up from the bottom, call upon the Photos app, and just drag a picture onto your workspace. It's as simple as that now on the iPad. Flick it away if you want to, and continue on with your work. The keyboard on iOS 11 got a slight makeover treatment as well. An extra layer of keys is missing, but that's because the keyboard's extra symbols work a little differently now. Just swipe down on each key that contains the extra symbol, and there you have it. It's much faster and much more fun than switching between keyboard layouts. Also, this looks pretty awesome. While these are all the biggest changes on the iPad, there are several subtle and not so big changes that you're all going to love. One such change is the customization for Control Center. You can control, pun intended, what shows in the Control Center, and it's pretty simple to do so. Go to Settings, Control Center, Customize Controls, and start picking and choosing. The option to choose what shows up in your Control Center is pretty awesome, and props to Apple for letting us all do that. So while this is all for this review, don't forget to visit iosappers.com to find out more about the hidden features of iOS 11. There are plenty of them, and you're sure gonna use a lot of them. Till then, peace out.